Alright, so the recording for YouTube. Hi YouTube, welcome back to another random Satisfactory to wrap up the end of the stream with. Obviously a lot has changed. First off, I'm on phase 4 now, so that's obviously huge. You're gonna notice this unreasonably insane line of stuff, and the concrete, and the steel, and the everything. Also another unreasonably large line of copper stuff. So yeah, I've done a lot. I have done an absolute fuck ton. I've done a metric fuck ton. Bacon's taking notes. Oh goddamn. Trust me. The notes you have to take right now is make use of blueprints, because boy, it's all blueprints. Also, if you notice every ass, bitch. If you notice, every single thing here is colored black, except for occasionally things like this that are like colored orange. That's because I've now made it so all of my blueprints, well, I say I've made it. I customize all my blueprints to have directly be the color black so that I can designate whether or not they are part of the blueprint or if they are not. So as you can see, like the conveyor belt right here, if I needed to like detach this for whatever reason, I know I can delete this and then this is just part of blueprint. So that's something to do, which is super nice. Oh yeah, I also set up a highly optimized, biomass thing, so that's pretty great. I think the thing I was in the middle of is, manufacturing blueprints. Yeah, I was manufacturing blueprints to make them all, viable for me to use in the early game, mid game, and now late game. Because I consider relatively phase 4 to be the late game. Phase 3 is, for all intents and purposes, mid game. And then obviously the moment that we unlock blueprints is quote unquote the early game, because that's when we are still setting everything up. We finished the remake on Megalo Strikes Back. Megalo Strikes Back? As in like Megalovania Strikes Back? Alright, kitty, take your scritches. Since we're doing really casual things, I can easily give you more as we go, as we have. The only thing to note, really, Nam, for you, in essence, is the reason why I have these separate colors. I have them as very light teal blue is early game and or things that I can make with reinforced plating, as you can see in the bottom right there. That's a lot of just like early game stuff. Easily, like the moment we unlock blueprints, we can just slap this down. Meanwhile, orange takes up tier 3 level stuff. Now, you're gonna notice that it doesn't have any tier 3 stuff, or tier 3 belt, which is steel beams. But that's because if you look at the text, which I don't know if you guys can read, I might have to increase the size of the UI in that case. It says I need to use a 240 limestone input to put in, and that obviously requires a Mark 3 belt, so that's why I have that. So this requires Mark 3 belt, so it's orange. Meanwhile, the dark, not purple, but like dark blue, requires tier 4 or Mark 4 belts, which obviously as I denoted with late. I'll probably fix these names in a while, but as it is. But obviously that means that I need to use a Mark 4 belt in here in some way, shape, or form, which is reinforced beams. The really nice part, dark violet, that also works. Yeah, dark violet's a pretty good color. The good news is, though, is that you don't need to, like freak out about those colors, because literally I just go here, load preset. So obviously the standard color is the teal blue, you already know this. But if you just go to load preset, the first one is fixed primary, is the Mark 3 for me, and then fixed secondary is the Mark 4 for me. And then once I get to Mark 5s, which there are Mark 5s, which I'm not going to make it in this world because I've kind of lollygagged enough in this world. I'm currently sitting at 54 hours, but that's also with me letting this sit for a very long time just to get shit going. As you can see, everything is full. Literally everything is full. Also, let me adjust the UI so that you guys can read stuff a little better. Okay. There you go. You can also see on the right side, all that text is all the shit that I'm currently making right now, which is pretty fucking great. I'm actually gonna get rid of the space elevator because we don't need it. We literally just don't need it right now because I'm not making any of that shit for a very long time. An extremely long time. But, yeah. So obviously everything on the right, even though, like, now the text is getting a little funky and getting, overlayered. Oh yeah, I guess I can... I have this, overpowered right now. I have this overclocking like crazy because I'm currently making modular frames. I think I'm almost done with the modular frames. Making a Megalovania of me? How in the fuck would you do that? Genuinely curious. Okay, so I am full on modular frames. I think they're just now just catching up. Yeah, they're just like now overloading in their own like system. Oh, I think they're like just barely catching up. Oh yeah, they are. Barely. Okay, cool. But yeah, so pretty much I'm just working on manufacturing blueprints and stuff. This is gonna be really casual. This is gonna be mostly chatting, like I said before. Nothing really too extensive. If there's anything you want to like go over, Nam, obviously you can. Oh yeah, I have a radar tower now, so now I can actually see like some resources within range. The only thing that I guess I would recommend at this point for myself is to set up a foundry down below here instead, because I have these 4 irons are currently being fed into here perfectly, but obviously I still have the 1 coal that's making the steel production, and I could reach down with this one. They're both pure, so that'll work actually really good for me to work with that. It'd be really annoying routing this iron over to the side to like meet it like somewhere here in the center area here, just so that I can like make it so that they're not obtruding with the power generators. Speaking of the power generators, I also now have oil, which is also pretty nice. I'm also doing really good on power, so that's fine. I'm not gonna do my maximum right now. Oh yeah, I also have a jetpack, which is also pretty nice. You get that from the tier... I think it is like the tail end of tier 4 or phase 3. I now have oil. And while this is very minor oil production going on right now, I do have it where it's made me fuel for my jetpack. So that's pretty nice. And it's also making me now infinite power, which is also very nice. Renewable cycled in power. So yeah, pretty nice. It's pretty neat. This kind of filled up a little bit, but that's fine. We have plastic for days. Well, not for days, but like currently up and running. Okay, so what I was working on was just adjusting my blueprints to be a little better. 2 more hours we're off for the next 2 days. Hey, enjoy those next 2 days. Oh yeah, you're off on Thursdays and Fridays. Oh, very neat. Maybe I'll spin the wheel of games at the end of the day. I don't know. Like I said, I kind of want to get back on some just chatting streams. I think because of the fact that now that I've fixed my voice to now be like a lot nicer, a lot clearer, and a lot less disgustingly terrible, I kind of feel like doing a couple of casual, like, not exactly just chatting streams, but like things where I could just like focus on chatting if I wanted to with you guys. Okay, so what I was working on was, first off, I have to put all these back down here. Let's put this one here. This one is also gonna go here. Oh yeah, if you notice, I have these, they have a direction. There's left and then there's nothing. I'll go over that in a little bit. It doesn't fully matter. It's just something that I do myself. Up here. Left. Got rotors. Okay. Cool. But... Oh, no. Oh, I don't have reinforced plates. No, you dumb bitch. Try to go to a festival in the town. Oh, that's right. I think you mentioned this before. What's the festival for? I was curious. Who the hell? Who the fuck is calling me? That's a number I don't recognize. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, right, because I slapped all the reinforced frames into there so they could make the modular frames. ASAP. But also, yeah, I guess I could just explain with this. I have this set up in a manifold system right now because unfortunately there's kind of like no, how do I say? There's no tasteful way to set this up in a load balance manner, which really sucks, honestly. It is kind of annoying and weird that there really is just no manner to like set this up in a nice manifold or like nice load balance. Not without putting a lot of work into belting and stuff. And at the very least, like I said, this save is not meant to be like totally efficient and everything. If I really wanted to be like extremely efficient, I would be like using more nodes around here. I would be going for more oil. I'd be going for more like the concrete, all this like stuff all around here. This is mainly just getting me set up with all my blueprints for me to work with in the future. And obviously, as you can see, like I said, the moment I unlock blueprints, I will be able to like start optimization for a lot of things and very quickly and very easily, which is super, super nice. But yeah, so from now at the very least, I'm going to keep working on editing my blueprints. And maybe I'll work on setting up the other refinery down below so I can make more stuff. Because maybe I can work on aluminum. Because that's what bauxite right now is. Bauxite is aluminum. So this will give me the access to aluminum, which will give me access to unlocking tier 5, which would be the final set of blueprints that I would have to make for the most part. It's definitely something that, once you hit aluminum, it's kind of like the end tier, where at that point you're starting to, get to the point of, ultra mega factories. Because obviously, like I said before, tier 4, or phase 3, tier 4, is kind of like you start making mega factories, which obviously, as I showed right here, you could make it as simple as this. This whole fucking thing with blueprints, compresses down and everything, you could do this and still make it all the way to the end. It takes a lot. It does take a lot of waiting to have all these parts like manufactured, hence the 54-hour gameplay time. I want to say 2 or 3 nights literally just leaving this on so that it can manufacture parts for me. But for the most part, you could make this all in one single area if you have the materials for it. Like I said, I love this starting area because of how compact all this shit is, as you can see just on the map. It's super nice. It's super clean and super easy. But for now, let me get to work on minimizing these again. So the only reason why, the only difference being here is that if I pull up this one, this is the only difference that I like to do. Now, because I didn't really think about this until the moment that I actually did, is that I could theoretically make all of this from the moment that I unlock blueprints, but from the moment that I unlock blueprints, I don't have Mark IV belts. I can get access to them, but the problem is that even though I can place them from a blueprint, even if you place them right next to each other, like say they're literally connecting perfectly with each other, like say you like have them side by side like that, if you place them from a blueprint, they do not actually connect. Those do not actually exist. The connection does not actually exist when placed on a blueprint. Which is why, if I go over here to the other one, you'll notice that some of these are actually orange. And that's why. Because in order to connect them, you actually have to physically make the connection yourself. Which, again, kind of sucks, but it is what it is. This is when I had messed up the placement, and I fixed them later on, so that's why I had to do that. So you can see, like, that one right there. Like, even if you put them side by side, they won't technically count as connected, so you have to connect them yourself. Which is, I mean, understandable, but at the same time, kind of annoying. But, with that being said, I need to fix that and make that a Mark III setup belt. Fine. Make these Mark III. That's literally all that I do. I'm also gonna get rid of this. And then we are going to paint them. Like I said, I like painting them black to make sure that I can designate which one aren't or not things. 3. Oh, right, I already had this. Right, so actually, you know what, we'll clear it. That was just an example. I need to work on stators. Oh, reinforced plates are actually in the wrong position now. I really wish this carried over. Like I said before, I really wish that this carried over with you, like, copy-pasting blueprints into other worlds. It'd be really nice, but unfortunately, that's just not how this works. Okay. I guess what I could also do is I could start making manifold builds, because these are all, for the most part, except for the assembly lines here, these are all load balance builds. I guess I could start working on manifold, which I guess could also help me show off, like, why manifold is so much better, because manifold ends up being, like, a lot less, space coverage at the end of the day. Yep. Green. Change the color. Put it back down here. Then reload the other one. Left side. Making use of my changeable hotkeys, which is super nice. Okay. Once I finish this, I might work on more oil. I don't know. Like I said, this is obviously just an hour to burn. This is literally just a whole hour of me just doing crap. I do like having Satisfactory as a fallback game, but I don't know if it's like the best fallback game. And then we're good. Oops. Make sure it's not black and out. Color. Put it back down. Ooh. There you go. Load up the left corner. Ah! Ass! Ass! You guys like just segmenting them after the fact, don't you? Oh, I didn't paint them. Glad I remember that. Cause that would've looked real fucking funky. Hey, these, when you get back into your world, you're gonna rip everything up again and redo it. I'm gonna need so many of those double containers. Yes. Yes, you are. Yeah. I mean, listen, hey, like, I'll tell you this now. This is how, like, insane this got. This entire platform that I built, it was 100% filled with all of these. But with the power of blueprints, where I could just slap down this entire structure, I managed to condense all of this into one singular line. Cthulhu, just know that if you torture me with your balls, I can easily torture your balls right back. Some guys are into it, but I don't know about you. Why don't we find out? No. 3 dash left. And that goes in there. That should now be a new one. It is. Okay. There. There. Cool. There we go. Yes, that is legitimately a thing you should do. Honestly, making blueprints, spending, like, setting stuff up to like, do stuff, and then you working on blueprints is definitely the way to go. It is absolutely the way to do things. Also, obviously, write, like, good notes on it, because you can obviously edit the descriptions and everything, but, like, write good descriptions so that you, like, know what you're doing. Oh, Galarian Zapdos is in there. He's been there for a little bit. Galarian Zapdos has just been hanging out. I don't think there's anything on the map for me to care about. I don't use hard drives, like I've said before. I personally do not enjoy using a hard drive until the late game, which I guess right now would be the late game where I can set up blueprints for it, but at the very least, for me, in my mind, I don't usually go for them too much. Mycelia, I have no need for. I never go exploring. I need a purple slug to actually make this work. Galarian Moltres in there? Yeah, Galarian Moltres should be in there. I've seen Galarian Moltres in the stream avatars before. Zapdos or Articuno? Oh no, Galarian Moltres should be in there. I know for a fact I got Galarian Moltres. Where's that purple slug? Oh, I'm trying to think. I think it's actually up there, ironically. Not ironically, I think it's up there. If anything, what I might do, now that I'm already done with, like, making those blueprints, usable, as soon as I get, tier 4, I might literally just do a really quick restart. Spend 45 minutes, see how far I can get. Oh, there's no slug up here. Huh. Did they remove it? There's like just literally nothing up here. I need a purple slug. Where the fuck is this one? There might be one in there. Also, to be fair, Nam, half of Satisfactory literally is tearing your factories apart over and over and over again. Just to make them better as you go. There really no one around here? Oh, uranium's over here, though. Oh, there's uranium. Oh, God, and a fucking radiated hog. Oh, God. I mean, you don't need to do that. I don't know why you would do that. I already know. It's in my stream avatars. I can just go through my settings. I really can't remember for the life of me where the fuck the nearest purple is. It might be up there, actually. I know there's a yellow and there's a blue right down here, but, like... I need a purple real quick. Because right now I need the ability to make purple into a shard. And pretty much from there I have a majority of all the things that I need. That's a yellow. Oh yeah, by the way, if you just tap the jetpack, you actually go higher and further. That's a little cheat. There it is. Oh, and there's a lot here. Boy, hey, just grab the thing and go. Grab the thing and go. Grab the thing and go. Oh my god, I fucked it up. Grab it, grab it, grab it. Ah. Please. Oh, stay behind. Bye. Oh, we good. We good. We're fine. We're fine. I unlock the ability to make this into a shard, and I make a quick blueprint to instantly start crafting this into shards. Listen, I like being risky, okay now? That's when it feels the best. 25 modules. refresh plates moving yet? Yeah, they are. Okay, cool. So yeah, modular frames are about to fill up. Actually, real quickly, okay, now beautiful. You remind me of what? That I like that risking is when it feels best? I mean, that's just my philosophy in general. I've risked a lot of fucking things. You need to fucking stop. You need to stop. No. I don't give a fuck if that's the last of it. You need to just stop, period. You son of a bitch. Oh my fucking god, you mad fucking insane bastard. Yeah, and you got a fucking badge too on top of that. A badge I still haven't even fucking thought of, like, how the hell I'm gonna customize that. I have ideas, but I haven't obviously done it. Oh my god, I'm choking my own fucking spit at this point. Ugh. Okay, what I'm gonna do though real quick is, I need to mark splitter. Oh, wait, can I do this in one shot? Maybe I can. I know I've seen Galarian Moltres in there. I don't know why you guys don't have access to it. Huh. Actually, I could just pull this up. Literally, I could just pull this up. But instead of that, I do power shard. Oh, are they all the exact same? Really? Oh, they are! They are all the exact same thing. Oh. Oh wait, no. It's slug. It's slug. This one is slug. Yeah, this is like blue, yellow, purple, right? Because then if I do, if I go in here, will that actually, does it matter? Oh, it does. Actually, it does. Yeah. Okay, so it does matter. Okay, cool. Good to know. Actually, no. Yeah, we'll get rid of that because theoretically speaking, if I get rid of the other things, that depends. Also, I said it's an instant turn off, not just say I don't like this. It's like this is straight up like terrible. Like for me, it's forced level gating or like de-leveling in order to maintain a challenge, which I fucking hate. And yes, I am talking about Final Fantasy, but there are a few other games that also do that like forcibly restrict you from like being able to do stuff when like it's just because of the factor that they don't want you to just steamroll a game. Instead, they'd rather you struggle forcefully. And I don't like that shit. I don't like it when a game forces you to struggle for literally no reason beyond the fact that they are just like, we just wanted you to struggle. Okay, so that one's blue. We'll make this one yellow. Okay, and this one will be purple. Meanwhile, we can do power. And yeah, there's also that thing too, yeah. The fact that no build mode exists. By the way, I love that no build mode exists. No build mode is so fucking nice that it exists at all. I don't play, but like, it is just super nice. It's good that Epic finally learned that their build mode, while really neat, I'm not gonna say it's not neat, definitely hindered the game a lot. Can I fit a storage container? I can! I don't really know. Cool. In the meantime, let's also make everything black because we're in our emo phase now. Black. That is the slug. Power. Hard. It's set. We're gonna put that on defined as well. Cool. Unskippable cutscenes? Oh, unskippable cutscenes in second playthrough. Unskippable cutscenes in second playthrough are the absolute worst. I'll understand the first playthrough if you like forcibly want someone to listen to watch the story. But the second time you're going through that game, if you're telling me I still can't like skip through it, unless the cutscene is different, you have no right to stop me. Absolutely not. Yeah, no, Cthulhu. At least watch the story first. If you're just like saying, I just want to skip the cutscene, you're not playing. Well, you are playing the game, but at least like watch the story. That's the whole point they made it there. As much as I fucking hate how slow Final Fantasy XIV story is, I'll at least read through it. I'll fucking hate every second of it, but I'll read through it the first time before I skip through it. The 100,000th time doing the dungeon? I mean, what do you mean? I mean, if it's not skippable at all, I mean, if it's skippable as of the second time, that's fine. But if it's not skippable at all, yeah, no, that's fucking pain in the ass. That's what I'm saying. The first time, not skippable, makes sense. They want you to see the animatic. Also, I just realized my Elgato's fucking up. Are you for real? When did that happen? Elgato, why do you be a bitch? Why do you be a bitch? There you go. I don't know when it happened, but it happened sometime. What is the iron anyways in here? Apparently there is an iron down here. I'm just curious. Oh, you're just over there where the coal is? Oh, you're on top of here. Jesus. Okay. That's irritating. Oh, and a slug. Ow. There's one set of dungeon 500 was split into 2 and 3 and you can't skip cutscenes. Why? Fucking why? Also, Cthulhu, in that case, that's on you. If you're going to a game expecting not to watch the story at all, then why are you going to a game with the story? At all. I'll stop it here. I mean, again, if you're going in a game, like, half of it is because the story is pretty good, too. A good game can be carried by gameplay, but a bad story can also be carried by gameplay. But at the same time, if it's a good story of a bad gameplay, you can carry the whole game. Either move and skill with cutscenes or add more and commit. What? Wait, you want them to commit more and skill with cutscenes, Kenny? Do you want to burn even more time just staring at the screen doing nothing? Why? How many tickets do I have? 42. I'm good. Then why do you want them to add more and commit? Why? Why would you want them to do that? Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. That is pretty stupid. Do you want stability? I mean, it is stability. I'm gonna drop that now. It is stability. It's just really stupid stability. You know, I'm actually put the slugs in the back real quick. Cool. And then I'm also gonna put the alien DNA for no reason. That's not what I wanted. This is alien DNA stuff, which I do not have any alien bits on me right now. Oh, I do have alien bits. There we go. Let's connect the two together. And just because I don't fully care about this, like I said, this isn't like a totally cared about world. This was mainly just set up for everything at the end of the day. They commit and add more and more options to get to the queue. It's not so grindy. Wait, they commit and add more and more options to get for that queue. It's not so grindy. Wait, what? They did for ARR. Wait, if they didn't, they did it for ARR ones because if they don't, people would get the next cutscene before the previous finish. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because then, at that point you need a vote system. Yeah, you need a vote system at that point. To have everyone agree on either skipping the cutscene or that one dickhead who always wants to watch the cutscene, can hold everyone back. Actually, I'll keep the protein in here because I think I need that protein. And this one, I need to... Oh, do I need... Wait. Did it not happen? That's Stinger. Plasma Spitter. Hog. Pressure. Did the hatcher not go in? Or did I put in the wrong one? When the dungeon first put into the game, the cutscenes were skippable. It resulted in so many whites because people who have already watched it skip and try to instantly do the fight. Jesus. Oh, I didn't set it correctly because I'm a dumb fucking bitch. Alright, set that up. I'm gonna go fix that in the blueprint. And this is why it's nice to have. Useless items are a turn-off for you? That depends on your definition of useless. That 100% depends on the definition of useless for you. Because to many people, a lot of items could be considered useless, but in reality, they're actually super useful. The one that I do love, though, that was a well and truly useless item, was back in the OG Dark Souls 1 day. They added in, that's no logical use for them. That still depends on your definition. That still is dependent on what you think about them. Because to just say it has no logical use, there's always a lot of, like, there's a lot of scenarios you might be able to use something, but you would never, like, logically think of it. But at the same time, once you use it, you're like, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like in, Elden Ring, if you use crystalline daggers on the watchdogs, nowhere in your mind would that make any sense. But if you read the lore, there actually is a reason why. The Dung Pine Dark Souls 1, for example, actually, I think there is a reason for that, but it's a very niche reason. I was more talking about the medallion. Like, the medallion in Dark Souls 1, that one flat out has zero purpose to it. Absolutely zero. At all. And I love it because the creator of Dark Souls straight up said, oh yeah, I did that as a joke because I knew people were gonna like search for everything, and I just wanted to put in a joke item in there so that people would like keep hunting and never find the answer because there is no answer. Yeah, I love that. It's so fucking good. You feel the dungeon's the exact same length? What? Mine is legit the last fight? Which went from 2 minutes to 10? The only use for Dung Pie used to be able to kill the Capra demon outside of the boss room. I think there's another use for it. Isn't the Dung Pie like a lure? Not a good lure, but it is a lure of some kind. I could have sworn. I could have sworn there is like, it is like something you would never, ever care about doing if you were just a normal player. You would only care about it if it's like a speedrun strat or like something absurd that's like, hey, you could beat this boss just a little bit easier. There's Louis Skull, but you also have Dung Pies too. That doesn't mean that it's like exclusive. Long Dungeon 2 that had unskippable cutscenes. 8 man, you can skip 3/4 of the trash and down to all the bosses in like a minute or less. Jesus! That's rapid. That's fast. Okay, I have to work on this. They redid it, took out some excessive running, made it only 4 man, can't skip any of the trash, and all the boss fights actually take time. Why? Why? Yeah, why? Why would you do that? Why? Were they upset on how easy the farm was, or were they upset that like people were just that good at it? What reason is there to make it longer? Magic slug. Okay. Oh, my bad. Yeah, actually, it's a few minutes shorter. It probably is like, if you consider the cutscenes involved and everything, and the running. Yeah, I was gonna say, but it feels longer because you're stuck in cutscenes. Like, I imagine lengthwise, you're probably right, it is shorter. Because you said they cut out a lot of the running and stuff, so obviously, yes. Distance-wise, it is shorter. But then there is the, yeah, you're stuck in, like, in health gates, in DPS checks, and you're stuck in cutscenes. So, it does make it feel like, a lot of bullshit. You can put on movement AFK the old version? Really? Huh. That probably is why they changed it then. They probably didn't want you to just AFK in general. A little bit of that area. I'm also going to clear some of these trees from making this look ugly. The final main big battle is the end of ARR. They did no skippable cutscenes for the first time players didn't feel rushed. Yeah. I mean, again, in all fairness, I understand that. First time you're going through it, no skippable cutscenes, makes sense. Absolutely. Understandable. The next time, though, they should have, like, some kind of vote system. Really, they should. What game is it that does do that legitimately? There's a game that does that. That, like, if you vote on skipping the cutscene, you can. That's not the answer. That's not the answer. Fuck. Who was it? What game was it? I know. Yeah, Achievement played it a couple times. I know Achievement played it a couple times because they talked about hitting A to skip cutscenes and stuff. Fuck, what game was it? Community rushing beginners and wiping by skipping everything? Yeah. Cutscenes are shorter if you put your language in Japanese. I've heard of that. I have heard of that. No. All 4 players have to vote. All 4 players have to agree. All 4 players have to unanimously agree, hey, we're skipping cutscenes. And while, yes, they can pressure it, they can pressure to be like, hey, bitch, skip the cutscene. All you have to do text is send a message, say, I've never seen the cutscene. Or, I am a sprout, literally. And that's it. That should be the end of it. Emphasis on should be the end of it. But you know, Final Fantasy just is a terrible game, so it doesn't have anything like that. Even most people respect cutscenes. Yeah, obviously most people do. But at the same time, like you said, if you're running through the exact same thing over and over and over again, at some point you kind of get sick and tired of it. And you would like to skip it at some point. It wouldn't be bad, but obviously, yeah, I imagine a lot of people respect the story. Because while the story of ARR is a boring ass fucking 30-hour slog, people do like the story at the end of the day. I mean, 3 is still a good party. It's kind of become the standard norm in general for gaming as a whole. Like, 4 is a group of party, as it is. And rarely do they have any life. You say that as if when it was 7 people, they also had a life. That hasn't changed. No one, Kitty, no one had a life. When it was 7 of you, 8 of you, or 100 of you, none of y'all have lives if you're going running dungeons. Some at least talk back. I know you're not wrong, but it's the exact same thing as when there's only 3 of them. I say again that you are bold to assume that any of you have life. Just because you have an HP bar doesn't mean that you don't have you have a life. I guess I can set up more oil. Yeah. Oh, my build menu is broken. I don't know what's fucking up the build menu, but my build menu is broken. Uh-oh. There you go. Big oof. So, Kitty, do you just get through the game just so you can get to the RP? Or are you just, like, very early on in the game where you have access to RP? I'm curious now. Also, Kitty, don't bash on robots with 0 personality. Just because I have booba does not mean I have personality. You are in endgame, so you forced yourself through that slog to get to the proper RP. Oh, I just need concrete. I need concrete for the foundation. You played for the zones and story and never do it again. Fair enough. Understandable. Especially since the game is really, 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 really fucking hostile towards restarting the game. I get not being, like, given any, like, freebies on being like, oh, hey, you played this game already. Why don't you skip all the way to the end? And stuff like that. But, like, the fact that if you start with a brand spanking new character and there's no benefit whatsoever, it's just, ugh. Yeah, I know, Nam, right? Like, I remember it clearly. Very clearly. Like, that there's so many times where they just say, like, hold A to, like, skip the cutscenes and stuff. I can't fucking remember for the life of me what it was. What game it was that was hold A to skip the cutscenes and everybody has to do it or else it doesn't move. God. I mean, Cthulhu, you say that, but if you get hooked on that game, you get hooked on that game. Oh, I say again, Cthulhu, if you get hooked on a game, you will get hooked on a game. You will pay that sub if you really love the game. But obviously, if you're just in for the casual, then yeah, you don't need to pay. You get to, what, Endwalker, right? At least it's Endwalker right now? I think so. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you have a while. You have legitimately like 80 hours worth of content before you get to that point where you're like, I don't want to pay anymore. Or I don't want to pay to continue. You have a good long while. I don't want to stay level 70. I think it's I want to say it's not true, but I don't know. I don't know enough. I'm out of my depth at this point. Damn, you get to level 70 on free? That's so nice. If only the game wasn't 7.5 years long. And it was actually fun. Not 40 hours in. I'll put that. Seems good. Am I right? That it's up to, yeah, technically speaking, it's first 2 expansions, right? Because ARR is not an expansion, it's base game. Is Shadowbringers first? I thought Endwalker was first. Obviously, I don't know shit. I'm talking out of my literal ass here. Um, There are Havensword, Stormblood, Shadowbringers, then Endwalker. Oh, Endwalker's the newest one. Oh! I'll be honest, I did not think Endwalker was the newest one. I could have sworn that, like, there was more than that going on, but I clearly wrong. Wow, for how much content that fucking game has, actually, the number of expansions is so little. I fully expected to be, like, 12 expansions by now. But the idea has only been 4 so far? Yeah, 4 so far, and we're about to get into 5. Demon Sword, yeah. Can I power over here? I did. Why did I do that? Why did I put the power over here? Like a dumb whore. Yeah, that's the output. What the fuck? I would say a thing, but you said slap. Unfortunately for you, did not say spank. Also, don't even dare try and say that Heaven Sword isn't a fucking plural name. Fucking Heaven Ward. Shitty ass fucking name. There's a reason they changed that name, but spoilers, you know what? Change it to Heaven Sword and I'll accept it. And nothing less. I'll probably never get to that point though, because honestly, not to say I'm with Cthulhu on that entirely, but I would definitely not be doing it much. I wouldn't really be playing the game or subscribing unless I actually got full on got hooked on it, which obviously right now I'm not, because goddamn, the early game is so unbelievably painful and slow. But like, hopefully in the future I would be able to. Oh wait, no, I need this to be plastic. Nope, not residual. Dumb fuck. Dumb bitch. Rubber. Rubber. Then we have to connect you to. Yeah. Oops. Can you please? Thank you. Okay. We are now connected. Slowly but surely you'll eventually get oil. But these things right now, what they need is splitters right there. Okay. And I will do to the left will be the awesome thing. Was it overcooked? I don't think so. God, it's in my mind. I can hear them so clearly fighting about someone or whoever's not holding A. I remember it so clearly, but I can't picture it right now. And it's annoying the hell out of me. Okay. And then we put an awesome thing over here. Oh wait, this has to be marked too. Oh wait, I have to do this real quick first. Which means this is going to be it'd be a hell of a search, yeah. That would be, unfortunately. I might literally just spend an afternoon, or maybe no, not an afternoon. It'd be a nighttime. It'd have to be a nighttime. Just trying to see if I can find it somewhere. Yeah, are you guys starting to operate? You are starting to operate. Okay, cool. I also am going to need Another refinery. That's gonna make 40. Yeah, that's gonna make 40 gas. I'm then gonna need 40. No, I actually don't need too much. I still need a chunk, but not too much. I'm so mad at myself right now. I cannot believe I'm not remembering this fucking game right now. So feel like I should, but it's just not there, and I feel so stupid about it. Why the fuck can't I remember this game? I know my memory is horrible, but fuck. The part that I wish is I could talk a little bit more about Final Fantasy, but at the same time, I know for a fact I can't because, number one, I have no part to play in it, but, like, also because... once again, I struggle so hard just to get anywhere near that game at this point. I don't like that. The one fun fight that I've had so far in the entire fucking game was so far into it. The fact that it took 9 hours to find one fun fight was just so painful. But for what it's worth, it was really fun while it lasted, so... It definitely gave me a good taste of what could be. It's just unfortunate that it just takes so fucking much work to get there. Yeah, I'm finally taking the time to fill me with life fluid. Oh, I need it. Oh, it's gonna have 2 stacks, right? Yeah, I do. I need 40? I don't need 40? Yeah, 140 right. Yeah, but you know what game it is more? Yeah, my thought is right now, like, I'm trying to, like, cycle through the games that I have, and I'm just like, what fucking game was it? God damn it. Cthulhu joining in for a lovely spit roast. Thank you for the hydrate, the 2 of you. Bow Bastard Beast, O Lost Lamb, fear the feast. Come claim if you're able to spot this table. Why does it sound so familiar? Why do those lines sound so fucking familiar? Like, it literally feels like I should know what that song is. Why? Why do I feel like I should know what that song is? So now I have a fucking YouTube video from Achievement Hunter, and now I've got a fucking song that, like, both are just like, I know this, but I don't know this because I'm stupid as hell. What was it? 116? Okay. Full stack of rubber. Okay, cool. Oh, it's screen for Final Fantasy 14. I feel like I've seen the song or heard it once, but no, I don't know that. That's God. I don't know if somebody ripped off the line at some point. Maybe. Huh. God, it definitely felt like it was tickling the cornea there a little bit. It's a good song? I don't know. Haven't heard. Curious though now. I need copper sheet. Well, I'm gonna need more copper sheets actually after the fact, but I'm gonna do this right now so I can get exact numbers. Oh, I should have got cable while I was fucking over there. I'm dumb. How are steel beams going right now? That's like right now well, I might have to leave on for a little bit. Okay, you're doing pretty okay, but because of that, you're not getting these yet. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine for now. 140? Alrighty. And there's the cable. I love when I'm all like completely set up. At this point, I just need Gigafactory. If I can get to Gigafactory, it's all over. Motors. If I'm just screaming the lyrics, I mean, listen, sometimes some songs just have really fucking good lyrics. Very Light's one of those that are really fucking good. Really fucking great lyrics. What are those songs are just like really fucking great? I like to scream out the lyrics stuff. I mean, fucking, you can love a bad name. Just fucking just suddenly screaming out, just shut through the heart. And you're too late, darling, you give love a bad name. Like, just absolute randomness. Or whenever it get, like, just comes up in random conversation. Or, fuck it, Frozen. Shit. What was the line? It's there. What was the line? Like, it's in there. Oh, the cold never bothered me anyway. Just absolutely off the cuff, just randomness. Just suddenly going, the cold never bothered me anyways. Just like, fucking no reason. Then there's also Devil Trigger. What is it? All these voices in my head. Oh, I don't remember the rest of it. It was like, bang, 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 pull the trigger. Oh, no, it's like... Oh, I don't know the exact lyrics, because I don't listen to Devil Trigger anywhere near enough. I should listen to more Devil Trigger. I really fucking should. Brighter Light's also really good. I am the storm that is approaching. Just the fucking line. The line of lines. Ah, there's definitely a lot of lyrics that like you just blurt out and shit. I cannot get my mind off of what the fucking Achievement Hunter video is. It's definitely during Let's Play. Everyone, even I know Jack yells about hitting A, Jeremy yells about hitting A. What fucking game was it? I remember clear as day. They said so many times like, everybody hit A, or like, just hit A. God damn it. Where the fuck? I guess the quicker solution would just be looking up games that have, that force you to hold A to skip cutscene with everybody. I think there was... Oh, shit. There was a game at some point where, like, it did have a voting system like that. And it did, like, notify you when people were like, oh, here's people that are skipping cutscenes. God, what fucking game was it? it annoys me so much. Like, I can remember this clear as day. Like, yes, there is games and or a game that uses the voting system to skip cutscenes. I don't remember it though. I don't remember and or remember where it comes from. I just know they exist. God damn it. It's gonna piss me off for the longest time. It really is. I'm gonna strike the fucking thinker pose at some point. God damn. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna Google it because this is gonna take a little while while we craft these circuit boards real quick. Games that require a group vote to skip cut. Uh. I love it. Oh, me asking this question. I literally typed in games that require a group vote to skip cutscenes. Every single one of the results are. Why is there no option to vote cutscenes? Do you ever skip unskippable cutscenes using mods? Why are there skippable cutscenes still? It's getting absurd. It's a big minus when you add unskippable cutscenes to a game. Every single one of these are just like people just being pissed off about cutscenes. Yeah, I don't know what fucking game it is. I don't know. It's annoying the shit out of me that I can't remember it. But I definitely know that there are games for it. Oh well. Oh, I guess I could set up blueprints and stuff for this. I don't know if I need them quite yet. If I were to do a restart, I would definitely blitz my way to oil where I could set this up a lot easier and a lot quicker. But for now, I think I'm fine. I don't know. Do not know. What I do know is that, for the most part, I've got a lot of the blueprints that I need. Like I said, I might work on manifold blueprints offline, obviously speaking. So that next time I do play this game, which I actually think I'm going to play Monster Hunter tomorrow. I don't know if I should spin the Wheel of Gams right now to see what there is. Because the thing is, I play a lot of games that I want to play on the Wheel of Gams, but it's also obviously based on my mood and stuff like that. And until I decide a way to like actively decide what does or when we do spin the Wheel of Gams, I just don't have a thought right now on how to do that. Yeah, because like I said, right now I've got Final Fantasy VII Remake, Journey, Horizon Zero Dawn, Dark Souls, Sunset Overdrive, Enter the Gungeon, Yakuza, Titanfall 2, Wolfenstein, Randomized Infinite Fusions, go through that, Astroneer, Moimon, Super Meat Boy, Power World, Senran Kagura, Crash Bandicoot, which I was recommended by Ski Road, Little Nightmares 2, Hard Space Shipbreaker, which recommended by Nam, and then Sniper Elite 4, which recommended by Cthulhu. But at the same time, if I'm being completely flat out honest, most of these are games that I'm kind of like, I can give or take. Also, Power World, I might just play on my own, just flat out, if I so desire, because, still. But, I don't know. I don't know. I just need to think of a manner. Also, Kitty, once again, if you ever think of a game to recommend me, to put onto the wheel, feel free to do so. You are sub. I just need a fucking method to do it. A method to dictate when I do spin the Wheel of Gams. The only reason I say I don't want to do like every other game is only because that could mean that we either go months without spinning the Wheel of Gams, or we literally spin the wheel within like a week of each other, which obviously happened with Inside being a one-off. Metal Gear Rising now, we've got 3. The other spin was... I already forgot what the other spin was. I'm blanking so hard right now, but I know it wasn't, like, long, either. It was relatively short. Either way, obviously I do like to dictate what games I play from time to time, especially depending on my feeling and stuff. Hence why me saying, like, I kind of want to play Monster Hunter and I kind of want to play, Satisfactory again. Like, aka more Satisfactory. But obviously stream to stream. So I think I'm probably gonna go with Monster Hunter, honestly. Probably focus on Monster Hunter and do stuff like that. Jeff, Gavin, Michael in the video, and Gavin's the majority cause the whole day. There was another one. I know for a fact that there was ones with Jeremy and Jack. Same thing, same situation, where they were just like, whole day, or like, and then Jack also even yells like, who told, like, hold A for the love of God, or something like that. I'm trying, like, oh my God. I know there were a couple of videos that were like that. Because I'm 99% sure they kept replaying those videos. Or replaying the game. I just, for the life of me, cannot think of it. Which is what really fucking hurts. That's the really painful part, is that I can't fucking think of it. For the life of me. That's the thing. Again, I remember very clearly, distinctly. Jack, Jeremy, Michael, and Jeff have said it. I think Gavin has said it on occasion, like you said, but he's most of the time the one at fault. But still. Alright, so by now the refineries down there should be like backed up on oil like crazy. Or like excess, I mean. I'll probably wrap up by setting this up for myself. Super quick build. I adjusted some blueprints and made work with that. I'm really gonna be like digging through the Achievement Hunter archives for this. I can't remember if it's Achievement Hunter or Let's Play. I'm like 90% sure it was Let's Play, but I'm not positive on it, if I'm being completely honest. I put the refinery over here. Or I could put it over here. I really am just trying to think of games where you could skip cutscenes with A. Or it comes down to a vote. Like, if one person doesn't do it. God, it's so, like, it's right there. I can feel that it's right there, but I just can't fucking name it. Yeah, I guess I'll put a refinery over here. Actually, I can, and then I can start putting power generators over here. Okay, cool. Let me put down a refinery. Refinery. I'm missing copper sheets. Fuck. I knew I was gonna need those. Mommy. I love this game. Even though, like, I'm still thinking of doing stuff. But at the same time, like I said, this is, like, partially the reason why I usually stop around this area is due to the fact that once you hit, like, oil and shit, it starts to really slow down. You start doing repetitively. You're starting to hunt off your locations to get more stuff. Also, the other thing I kind of think I'm going to do Monster Hunter instead of Satisfactory, even though I want to play both of them, is 1.0 is somewhere in the future, somewhere, Fuck if I know where. It's out there. Okay, I don't know. The fact that 1.0 just exists, gives me, like, really good reason to hold off on Satisfactory for the most part. Like I said, this would be my filthy casual, like, off-the-cuff streams, because, duh, Satisfactory's awesome. But otherwise, more than anything gonna be a side game. Until 1.0 comes out. And then when 1.0 comes out, I'm gonna do a full-on, just, like, dedicated play on it. Any of the golf games? No, definitely not the golf games. No, those do. Number one, they have intros. WWE? Isn't the WWE intros? No, right? They watch all the intros. They watched all the intros in WWE, so I don't think so. Hmm. Oh, damn you. I really want that to line up perfectly, but it doesn't. That sucks. Oh well. I need you to make... Is it your fault, right? Have your recipe. You can start to get to work. And meanwhile, I need to start putting down fuel generators. At what point are you falling off? You actually perfectly fine there. Cool. I will say this is I think the one thing that I feel like is a genuine glitch and or error that I feel like they need to fix. For some reason, if you adjust the power here, which I know for a fact I'm going to use 125 because that'll be 10 fuel per minute, and I have 4 of these for 40 fuel per minute, and I make 40 fuel per minute. For some reason, you cannot copy paste it. I don't know why. It makes no sense to me. So you just need to know the number off the top of your head. Thankfully, like I said, I know it, but it feels weird that out of all the machines, this one for some reason cannot be copy pasted. And I do not know why. But we're not going to actually connect them just yet. Actually, no, what we're going to do is we're going to power them off. Because I want them to fill up entirely. Because, like I said, fluid works so fucking weird in this game that I'd rather them be, like, completely filled up before they actually start operating. Because then they'll operate consistently rather than, sporadically. And then, in the meantime, I also need to do... wait, there you go. And to do this right here. There's that. I can do. Beautiful. Alrighty. And then if I wanted to, what I could do is one, two, three, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, 5 valves. Let's just take one river. I hope it is filling up with gas. It should be. I don't see a reason why it wouldn't be. I'm gonna come back with the rubber. It should be working. I know there's rubber down there, but I kind of want that to fill up while I'm working on this. Ah, so close. Beautiful. You could also theoretically use pumps, but honestly I use valves because valves just work naturally better. I think pumps work really well if you're doing like height differences, but I think valves just naturally just work better. This is just to make sure that it even if it like kind of like fills up, it won't like just start pushing it all backwards. Oh, you have no power. Wait, what? What do you mean you have no power? You're connected to here. What do you mean you have no power? Oh, you're not actually connected. Oh, is that what? Am I stupid as hell? No, you're connected. Really? Oh, it's down here. What the fuck? I'm dumb as hell. I am really fucking dumb. Why would I do that? Oh, because I turned it upside down, or I flipped it backwards. Ah, that's why. Okay, there we go. Now, I should be making fuel. Yep, cool. Beautiful. Now these are operating back again. Full functionality. Yeah, because cool. And eventually, off stream obviously, these will eventually all fill up with 100% fuel. And I will, once I get like literally the pipeline and everything filled up, literally everything full to the brim, I will turn these guys on and I will get a free, I think 600 power? I think that's what I'm working on right now. Oh no, it's 125, 250, 500. 500 power. 500 power. From this alone, from just this, I get 500 power. How much are generators? Just because I'm curious now. Just to see, like, just how much of a difference that is. Obviously, it's monumental. Only having 4 generators for 500 power? Insane. And all of this without not a single alternate recipe, too. Like I said, I know alternate recipes, for the most part, most of them, are better than the originals, but at the same time, I've always never liked relying on them for the exact reason that if you don't get lucky and you don't get the alternate recipe that you need and or want at the time, then you are shit out of luck because you wanted it and you did not get it. $75 per, so every 2 is 150. Oh, okay, never mind. I am making way more than this, so that's fine. But like, the fact that every 2 of them takes 1 of the fuel generators, roughly, give or take. It's just double the optimum power. Super nice. And obviously, I have more, ow! I have more oil over here to work with too. I have like, I think 3 impures. Oh, 2 impures and normal, so I can do that again for this one. And I think this is a pure? Yeah. I can do a lot. Hello there, Cthulhu at the end. But yeah, that was just a nice little casual hour of Satisfactory. So I hope you all enjoyed. Keeping him alive, as you are. That's actually fun. I'll probably start another run through of Monster Hunter. I don't know if I'll do World or Rise. I might stick with Rise just because it's a lot easier. But I kind of like World better because it's got more variety. It's a lot cooler, and it's just so much better in general, in my opinion. Whoops. I think Rise is good for like just the speedy hunts and stuff, but like I think World just as a whole is just that much better. Stop. I can stop that needle. Come on. Get to the top of the Space Needle. Yeah. God, that looks disgusting because obviously like I placed those before I had the concrete blueprint, which was gross. I should really replace that, honestly speaking. Realistically speaking, I should also like compartmentalize this so that's a lot more structured and a lot better. But at the same time, being able to like see like the lines being as direct as they are is super nice. I see that solid blue for all the fucking screws in the world. God. Absolutely ridiculous. And there's the coppers. By the way, the copper, I'm only using 1 fucking node. I'm not even using the second pure node, which is insane to think about, that I have a second pure node still to work with. Absolutely insane. Ugh. But yeah, I think it's a good little hour of Satisfactory. I'll probably just put this in random number 2. That way, if anybody cares to watch this one back to back, first off, they'll hear the huge audio differences, but also they'll see the extreme amount of upgrade that I've done in such a short amount of time. But with that being said, like I said, I don't know if I'll be playing. I'm pretty sure I'll be playing Monster Hunter probably World tomorrow. If not, I'll play Rise for the casualness. I'll also see if I can get my mods back and see how that goes. But with that being said and done, thank you all so goddamn much for watching. I love every single one of you. This has been fun. Like I said before, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Blue Sky, and of course, subscribe on YouTube for those of you on YouTube, as per usual. With all that being said and done, have a wonderful night, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow for God knows what other craziness that I get involved with. Bye, y'all.